Hello, fellow aliens. Welcome to the Alien Boy Horror Stories. In today's video, we will be talking about top 6 scary Japanese urban legends. But before we begin this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more horror stories and creepypasta videos. Without wasting much time, let's just dive right into the video. Number 1. Kuchisake Onna, the slit-mouthed woman. This chilling and enigmatic figure has been the source of countless nightmares and unsettling stories throughout Japan's history, transcending time and generations. The legend of Kuchisake Onna is said to have originated centuries ago during the Heian period and has since evolved into a haunting tale that continues to permeate modern Japanese culture. As the story goes, Kuchisake Onna was once a beautiful woman known for her captivating looks. However, her charm masked a dark secret, and her vanity drove her to commit heinous acts that led to her untimely demise. Legend has it that Kuchisake Onna suffered a gruesome fate, her mouth grotesquely slit from ear to ear by a vengeful samurai or a jealous husband. Now, trapped between the realms of the living and the dead, she roams the dark streets and lonely alleyways, a malevolent and vengeful spirit. But it is not her disfigured visage alone that haunts the minds of those who hear her tale. Kuchisake Onna is notorious for her terrifying modus operandi. She emerges from the shadows wearing a surgical mask to hide her gruesome mouth and approaches her victims with seemingly harmless questions. "Am I pretty?" she asks, knowing that whatever the answer may be, it seals their fate. If her victim dares to answer no, they are met with a swift and merciless death, their bodies sliced open to resemble her own twisted grin. On the other hand, if they answer yes, she cunningly removes her mask, revealing her grotesque slit mouth, and asks the same question once more. If the victim remains consistent in their answer, she will simply disappear into the night, only to return to torment others another day. Over the years, the legend of Kuchisake Onna has woven its way into the fabric of Japanese society, infiltrating popular culture through books, movies, and urban folklore. Parents warn their children about encountering this malevolent spirit, and rumors of supposed sightings spread like wildfire, adding fuel to the fear surrounding her existence. Despite its haunting nature, the tale of Kuchisake Onna serves as more than just a cautionary ghost story. It reflects cultural anxieties and societal pressures, as well as the consequences of vanity and deceit. This chilling legend continues to endure, a testament to the power of storytelling and the human fascination with the unknown and the terrifying. So as night descends and shadows grow longer, beware the dark corners and the eerie silence, for you never know when you might cross paths with Kuchisake Onna, the slit-mouthed woman. And if you do, remember that your response to her question may be a matter of life or death. Number 2. Teke. The legend of Teke revolves around the vengeful spirit of a young woman who met a tragic and gruesome fate. According to the most popular version of the story, the girl was either pushed or accidentally fell onto the tracks of an oncoming train. As a result, her body was severed in half, leaving her lower torso and legs tragically mangled. It is said that this vengeful spirit now roams the dark alleys, deserted streets, and train stations of Japan. Her name Teke is derived from the sound her upper body makes as she moves around, dragging herself with her elbows, clawing her way along the ground at a terrifying speed. She is said to be wearing a white burial kimono, adding to her eerie appearance. The chilling part of the Teke legend is that if you encounter her, she will ask you a question. If you answer incorrectly or cannot answer in time, she will swiftly slice you in half with a scythe or a sharp object resembling a scythe, mirroring her own gruesome fate. However, if you manage to escape and survive, it is believed that Teke's curse will be passed on to you, dooming you to become the next Teke, forever seeking vengeance. The story of Teke has been popularized through various mediums, including horror movies, manga, and internet forums, contributing to its widespread recognition throughout Japan and even beyond. Many people believe that this urban legend has some basis in real events, while others see it as a mere tale crafted to scare and entertain. regardless of its origins. Teke Teke remains a chilling reminder to be cautious and aware of one's surroundings, especially when venturing out alone at night. This urban legend has left an indelible mark on Japanese culture, becoming a cautionary tale that continues to give people goosebumps and ignite their imagination when the lights go out. So the next time you hear the faint sound of something dragging itself nearby, be wary, for it might just be Teke Teke seeking her next victim. Number 3. Hanako-san, also known as Tuare no Hanako-san. The legend of Hanako-san varies slightly in different regions of the country, but the core elements remain consistent. The story typically revolves around a young girl named Hanako who met a tragic end in the school bathroom, often during World War II. The circumstances of her death differ from version to version, with some claiming she was a victim of bullying, while others say she was caught in the crossfire during a bombing raid. According to the legend, if you visit the third-floor girls' bathroom in a school and knock on the third stall 3 times, a soft, ghostly voice will respond, "Yes, I'm here." Some versions suggest that you must ask if Hanako is present, while others require you to inquire about her well-being. Regardless of the specific question, once you've engaged with Hanako-san, you might experience eerie encounters, like hearing strange noises, feeling a chill in the air, or even glimpsing a ghostly figure. Different variations of Hanako-san's appearance exist in different tellings of the tale. In some versions, she appears as a young girl in a red skirt with bobbed hair and a white blouse. In others, she appears as a more traditional ghost with long black hair and a white dress. While Hanako-san is often portrayed as a malevolent spirit, some versions depict her as a sad or lonely ghost, seeking company and help to find peace. Despite the ghostly nature of the story, the legend of Hanako-san is mostly popular among young children. Many schools have their own unique version of the tale, leading to a sense of camaraderie among students who share their creepy encounters or dare each other to summon the ghost. However, it is crucial to note that this is just a spooky folklore tale, and there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of Hanako-san. The legend of Hanako-san has transcended time and has become a part of Japanese pop culture. Over the years, she has appeared in various forms of media, including books, movies, TV shows, and video games. The enduring popularity of this urban legend showcases its significant impact on Japanese folklore and storytelling traditions. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the story of Hanako-san continues to intrigue and frighten those who hear it, making it one of the most enduring and beloved urban legends in Japanese culture. So, the next time you find yourself near a school bathroom in Japan, you might think twice before knocking on the third stall door and asking for Hanako-san's presence. You never know what ghostly encounter you might have in the mysterious realm of Japanese urban legends. Number 4. Tamino's Hell, Tamino no Jigoku. Tamino's Hell, also known as Tamino no Jigoku in Japanese, is a chilling and mysterious poem that has captured the imagination of readers and urban legend enthusiasts for decades. The poem is said to be cursed, bringing misfortune and even death to those who dare to read it aloud or even recite it silently in their minds. This eerie piece of literature has become a subject of fascination and terror in Japan's urban legends and continues to haunt the curious minds of those who seek to know its secrets. The poem is attributed to Yomota Inuhiko, a Japanese poet and writer who was active in the early 20th century. However, the origins of Tamino's Hell are shrouded in obscurity, and the details surrounding its creation and the true identity of its author remain uncertain. The poem is often presented in a more traditional Japanese style, with an established pattern of syllables and a haunting rhythm, adding to its eerie allure. Despite its apparent innocence, the legend surrounding Tamino's Hell stems from a curse believed to be linked to the poem. It is said that anyone who reads the poem aloud will suffer from a series of horrifying misfortunes, and in some versions of the legend, they may even die a tragic death. Consequently, It has become a taboo among the superstitious, who fear invoking the curse upon themselves or others. The origins of the curse and the reason behind its potency remain unclear. Some speculate that the poem may have been part of a ritual or associated with supernatural beliefs, while others consider it a cautionary tale against meddling with forces beyond human understanding. Tomino's Hell has since taken on a life of its own in popular culture. Being referenced and adapted in various forms of media, it has appeared in novels, short stories, movies, and even inspired songs and musical compositions. The urban legend has been passed down through generations, making its way into the modern digital era through internet forums and social media platforms. Despite the chilling nature of the legend, there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of any actual curse. The power of Tomino's Hell lies primarily in its psychological impact, as it preys on people's innate fear of the unknown and the supernatural. In conclusion, Tomino's Hell is a captivating and eerie Japanese urban legend that revolves around a cursed poem. The sinister aura surrounding the verses has cemented its place in the realm of spooky folklore, continuing to intrigue and terrify those who come across its haunting words. Whether one believes in the curse or not, the story of Tomino's Hell remains a haunting reminder of the power of storytelling and its ability to captivate the human imagination. Number 5. The Red Room Curse. According to the legend, the Red Room Curse centers around a mysterious website that appears randomly and is said to be accessible only at midnight. Users claim that the website's design is minimalist, with a black background and a single link to enter the Red Room. Those who stumble upon the site are drawn in by curiosity or urged by others who claim to have visited it. Once inside the Red Room, users allegedly encounter a series of disturbing images, horrifying videos, and cryptic messages that are intended to psychologically torture and traumatize the viewer. The content is said to be unique to each user, reflecting their deepest fears and darkest secrets. Some claim that the Red Room is personalized, as if it knows the visitor intimately. As the legend goes, attempting to leave the website or closing the browser window is futile. The Red Room is said to take control of the user's device, preventing them from escaping its grasp. The more one tries to break free, the more intense and disturbing the content becomes, effectively trapping the user in a nightmarish loop. The climax of the Red Room Curse centers around an ominous countdown timer that appears on the screen. Supposedly, if the user fails to escape the website before the timer reaches 0, a malevolent presence materializes in the real world and claims the life of the unfortunate visitor. Some versions of the legend even claim that the cursed user is found dead in their room, surrounded by red-colored objects, further adding to the mystery and horror. The origin and truth behind the Red Room Curse remain unclear. Skeptics dismiss it as mere fiction, a cautionary tale to discourage people from venturing into the darker corners of the internet. However, some believe that it might have emerged from real-life incidents of cyberbullying, hacking, or disturbing online content that has led to tragic consequences. The Red Room Curse, like many urban legends, serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of the internet and the potential consequences of exploring the unknown. It warns against blindly venturing into uncharted online territory and engaging with anonymous or suspicious websites. Whether the Red Room Curse is merely a product of human imagination, or if there is a grain of truth buried beneath the legend, it continues to captivate and terrify those who come across it, adding to the rich tapestry of Japanese urban folklore. Nevertheless, it serves as a reminder to tread carefully in the vast and enigmatic realm of the internet. Number 6. Akamanto, or Red Cape. Akamanto is a chilling Japanese urban legend that has been passed down through generations, spreading fear and curiosity among those who dare to listen. The legend revolves around a malevolent and ghostly entity whose name translates to Red Cape in English. Akamanto is said to haunt public restrooms, particularly in schools or public buildings, where unsuspecting individuals may become victims of its sinister game. The story of Akamanto begins with a simple visit to the restroom. As someone enters a stall, they may suddenly hear a mysterious voice echoing through the empty restroom, asking them a question. Do you want a red cape or a blue cape? The voice may sound friendly, almost tempting, but the choices presented hide a horrifying fate. If the person responds with red cape, they'll be subjected to a gruesome demise. Akamanto will then mercilessly attack them, draping their back in a blood-red cape, symbolizing the blood that will soon be spilled. The unfortunate victim may suffer a violent death, often resulting in their body being found lifeless in the restroom with deep, unexplained wounds. On the other hand, if someone chooses the blue cape, a different grim fate awaits them. They will be strangled until their face turns blue, leaving them breathless and lifeless within the stall. Either choice leads to an inevitable and gruesome end, and there seems to be no escape from Akamanto's clutches. However, there is a clever twist to this sinister legend. Some stories tell of a possible way to survive the encounter with Akamanto, though it's equally risky. When faced with the question of the red or blue cape, the individual should avoid answering directly. Instead, they could reply with a question of their own, like asking for a different color or refusing to choose. In some versions, this defiance confuses the entity, causing it to leave the person unharmed, while in other versions, it may lead to an even more sinister outcome. Akamanto's origins remain mysterious and uncertain. It is widely believed that the legend originated as a cautionary tale parents and teachers told children to discourage them from staying too long in the restroom or wandering around alone at night. Over time, the legend evolved and took on a more supernatural and terrifying aspect. The tale of Akamanto continues to be a popular urban legend in Japan, often shared during late-night gatherings, school trips, or around campfires. While most people dismiss it as mere folklore, the chilling nature of the legend persists, and the idea of encountering Akamanto in a dark restroom remains a haunting thought for many. These urban legends have become deeply ingrained in Japanese culture and continue to captivate the imagination of people both within Japan and internationally. While some might have originated from actual events, they have taken on a life of their own through storytelling and retellings over time. Whether one believes in these legends or not, they remain an integral part of Japanese folklore and a fascinating aspect of the country's cultural heritage. Subscribe and click the notification bell to never miss out on new creepy and paranormal videos like this. Unveiling the unseen, embrace the shadows.